guys, how's it going? It is Fangs, and it's about that time. Yeah, that's right. It's the time where I tell you what's about to be happening. And sorry that Doobie is in the background streaming, and he's really loud, so you're gonna be able to hear it probably the entire video. So I thought that I should make a video to break this to you. I've been waiting to tell you this for a little time now, and I feel like this is the moment. I'm leaving.
Without you, my friend.
That is right. I am leaving. It's a goodbye. See you guys later.
And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come along.
But I will be back on March the 1st. Guys, I am leaving to go to Zambia, the country of Zambia, and the continent of Africa tomorrow. Actually, when this video goes live, it'll be today, so I don't know why I'm saying that. Yes, I'm going to get on a plane, fly to Washington, D.C., and then fly 16 hours, I just nailed my mic, to Johannesburg. Now, I will only be in Johannesburg for like 6 hours or enough to sleep, so I'm not gonna be able to have some kind of meet and greet there. I'm sorry. That's not gonna happen. South Africa, I'll visit you at another point. From there, I'm gonna wake up in the morning, I'm gonna get on another plane and travel 2.5 hours to a country called Zambia. I'm probably saying it wrong. I will learn how to say it when I'm there though. And in this country, I will be going to a city there called Chingola, or actually that's gonna be the city that I'm closest to, which is apparently a 2-hour drive even though it's not that many miles, but I will be in a city close to that or some area. I don't know what they call it. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it is a chimpanzee orphanage. So I have always been a big person or an advocate of giving back. And even whenever I didn't have a ton of money, I still love to get like the angel on the Christmas tree and donate to kids for Christmas. And as you guys remember, even this Christmas, I put a ton of money into Christmas presents to donate to kids. If I see a homeless guy, a lot of times I'll give them money. I tried to help out in homeless shelters. I fed the homeless. I fed women in need with families and all different kinds of stuff. I just like feel better about giving back. Now I have a lot of opportunities being a YouTuber, a ton, especially because of the status that I'm in right now. It makes it very easy for me to live the life that I want to live in this house that I live in, to have the pool that I have, to be able to buy the car. In the last year and a half, I have done things I would never imagined I would have done. I bought a car, my dream car. I bought a house. I put a pool on there, and I got my boobs done, all within a year and a half. So it's been insane. Now there's certain people on this earth that like come to the earth just to take, which is just fine. I mean, if you're here for that, that's awesome. Do what you want to do. I totally understand. I'm never gonna like belittle somebody because they're not doing what I think they should be doing. But whenever you're in a position that I'm in, sometimes it comes to a point where you have to get. I sit around and I play video games, or I think of just quirky ideas and I make videos, and they are hard, and my job, I can say, is a very difficult job, but I still get to live like a dream. Now, Zambia is one of the poorest countries in the world. So whenever I go there, it's gonna be a completely different style of living that I'm used to. I'm gonna be staying at a chimpanzee orphanage, and why I chose the chimpanzee orphanage has a lot to do with my friend Jenny. That's who I'm going with. It's gonna be me, Jenny, and Will. So Jenny went to college to be a zoologist, and after she got done with college, she went up to the state of Washington for 2 months, and she volunteered there at a chimpanzee like sanctuary type place that only had 4 chimps, if I'm not mistaken. And so she did that, and she wanted to work in a zoo after that. She volunteered for a zoo for a while. It's really hard, apparently, to get a job in a zoo, especially as a keeper. And then somehow she went off the beaten path and ended up being someone's assistant, and that didn't work out, and now she wants to do this. She needs like, I guess, something to help build her resume, and on top of that, this has like been a dream. Since she's been like, I don't even know what age, she's always been obsessed with chimps, and this is her dream to go to this place. And we're kind of getting older in her age, and we're about to start, she's possibly, hopefully gonna get married soon at some point. We're gonna start having children, and she wanted to live that dream. I wanted to have a way to be able to do something where I'm giving back to communities or giving back to the world, at least. It sounds really weird. It sounds very corny, but give back to the world. And so I was like, if you're gonna go do that, I will go do that. 2 weeks out of my time. I never, ever have traveled anywhere for 2 weeks. The longest I've ever been anywhere, I believe, is like 6 days. So I said, I'll do this with you. I'll bring Doobie because obviously want to record and film the entire experience and see what it's like to spend 2 weeks at a chimpanzee orphanage. I'll be doing everything when it comes to like shoveling poo out of their cages and cleaning them up, making stuff for them to eat. They have like this different, I think they put them in these balls and you put it together and then you throw it up over to them. There's 120 of them in this place, and they're all different ages. These chimpanzees are rescued from poachers and different like amusement parks and stuff like that they should not be in. I am an advocate against things like that, and I'm so glad they've just started closing down some of the big circuses. I just don't believe in that type type of stuff. They abuse the animals, more likely than none, to get them to do the stuff that they want to do. So they take in these chimps and they give them like a sanctuary for them to live in, or hopefully maybe to rehabilitate them to put them back into the wild. So I will be there helping them out. We're gonna like build contraptions for them because they're very smart animals. We're gonna do farming for the land there and for all the different stuff. So it's going to be an amazing experience, and I'm gonna bring you every single day of that. We'll have on this channel, I'll have an overall vlog just like where I filmed throughout the entire 2 weeks. It'll be cut down probably into like a 10-minute video that you'll see. But if you want to see every day full-on experience of it, my Fubi channel, which is my second channel, it's a daily vlog channel. Check that out. I'm gonna have a link in the description down below. You need to subscribe to that. I would love to at some point start pushing up towards some more subs on there and getting some more views on that channel because I put a lot of time and effort into it. Me and Doobie do it. That's Fangs and Doobie equals Fubi. So that will be awesome. Now, while we're in Africa, we can't actually upload because we're going to have so bad of internet. We're pretty much going to be in the middle of absolutely nowhere, and the internet's gonna be so bad that we can't upload. So I have pre-recorded 9 videos for this channel. I upload every other day anyway, so it's a perfect amount before I get back. Hopefully everything goes all right with those 9 videos because I'm schedule uploading them, and you never know what's gonna happen on YouTube when you do schedule upload. So hopefully they'll come out at the perfect time. I hope that you guys support those videos, hit some thumbs up on them because that really helps out my content. And then on Fubi, there's only gonna be 2 every week. So we've done 2 for every week. But when we get back, don't worry, we'll get back to our normal daily vlogs, and then you'll have a bonus upload of the Zambia vlogs every single day of the day we were there. So it's going to be amazing. And everybody, I've had comments in my thing below saying, well, why don't you go to Africa? If you're going to Africa, why don't you help the people instead of the animals? Well, I'm like huge into animals. I'm just an advocate for them. I love them. And I love people too. And it's not that I'm not going to. We're actually, there's gonna be different communities there or different villages that we will attend their schools, and hopefully we'll be able to give them school supplies and different stuff like that. So I'm not just doing the chimpanzee orphanage. That's the biggest part of it, but we will be going to some different types of communities and trying to talk to them and help them as well. And hopefully, if all goes right for me, maybe I'll be able to play some footy with them. That's something that I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna deflate a ball and take it there and see if I can play a little bit with some of the kids, because that should be a ton of fun. And I'm sure they love the sport there. It's an international sport. Everybody loves it, so I'm sure they're going to, and we'll see how they live their life and their daily tasks and everything they do, and I'm excited. Like, I'm super excited about that. I am pretty nervous for the actual trip though. A 17-hour flight to Johannesburg scares the living crap out of me. I think we do make like a stop somewhere, which will be pretty cool at least, because then we can refuel, because I'm already, since that one thing happened with those football players, which was really terrible, I'm like terrified of people not putting enough fuel on the planes, and so we'll be able to do that. And then once we get in Zambia, it's like a 4-hour drive to get where we're going, and the roads are apparently not like the roads that are out here outside of my driveway. They're gonna be like muddy, and it's supposed to be the rain season there. They call it the wet summer, so they said the cars may be getting stuck. So I'm gonna probably miss out on some things. If there's some like real life, real-time content that's coming out in those 2 weeks, I might miss out on them. I'm going to try my hardest, if I can get good enough internet, to open some packs near the chimpanzees and do like a chimpanzee pack opening. But if you want to see any other kind of videos while I'm there, besides the vlog, the chimpanzee pack opening, and possibly be doing a footy video or a crossbar video with some of the people that live in the country, put that in the comments down below. I will be missing out on FUT Champions for the rest of this month, and that's sad, and that's why I didn't even play last weekend. I know that one I was like, oh, I did really good, maybe I should compete for the whole month. Well, February is not going to be that month for me to compete, because unfortunately I'm gonna be gone for 75% of that. We won't come back. We leave the 11th is when they take off, and we won't be back until the 28th. I'm gonna be super tired then, so hopefully I can do it in March. I do have like one part of March where I'm gonna be going to the Cayman Islands, and there hopefully I'll be able to get some stuff done, some awesome footage as well. And talking about competitive, like FUT Champions, it's becoming huge, and obviously they're starting to have all that stuff they had in Paris, and then they're gonna have one, I think in Australia, they're having one in Sydney, and there'll be one in Miami here, all that stuff. I don't know if you guys have heard about the NBA new esports thing that's coming out, but hopefully something like that happens for FIFA as well. What they're gonna do is they're gonna have every NBA team at one point is going to have an esports team, and then they're gonna have like a 6-month schedule where when actual NBA matches are happening, those teams are playing each other, and it's 5 of them each, so I guess they'll have it set up to where 5 people will be on each team. They're gonna play against each other other, and they're gonna have salaries and all different things for the season. It sounds like something just insane. Like, esports is going out of this world. At one point when I have kids, it's going to be like, hey, don't go outside. You need to sit there and you need to practice whatever game you're playing at the moment. So that's something that's awesome. Hopefully FIFA will get that, and like some, I don't know. I know there are some like EPL teams that already have players. There was like West Ham that had one and a couple of others, but maybe they'll like adopt this same idea and it'll be where they play each other at different parts of the schedule. I think it would be a really good idea. And speaking of children, that makes me, I'm on like so many subjects right now in this video. So me and Doobie obviously at one point wanted to start having kids, and we actually thought really hard on it. And we thought we could probably have a kid by the end of like December, so the end of last year. And then we found out that we were going to Zambia, and when you go, because we're gonna be in a malaria area, we have to take anti-malaria tablets, and they have to go all through the process when we're there. And then 4 weeks after, you have to continue taking them so that you don't risk getting it, because it can be like deathly sick. And so when you take those tablets, you can't be pregnant. So couldn't do it then. And then guess what? When we come back, we're going to the Cayman Islands. And guess what's in the Cayman Islands? None other than the Zika virus. Possibly. They say that. When I was in Costa Rica, they said that, and I never even saw a mosquito. And so yeah, maybe you want to get checked for that. And they say sometimes you probably shouldn't try to have kids until 6 months after you're possibly exposed to that. But then right after that, supposed to be possibly going to the Bahamas, where guess what? There is Zika virus. So that could end up being a little bit of a situation too, but hopefully at some point, whenever all those things are done and I've been tested and I have none of those problems that might cause my baby to have a birth defect, I might work on having a little child of my own. Now, the biggest thing that I'm gonna miss while I'm away is my little baby squirrel. She's gonna have a friend coming over and watching her for the whole 17 days that I'm gone, but she's gonna miss her mama, aren't you? I hate leaving you. Oh God. And of course, I'm gonna miss you guys. Try to keep up with me if you can. I will be uploading pictures on Twitter and on Instagram, so if you don't have me followed on those, probably even Snapchat if I can. I don't know if Snapchat will work there, but I will try to get on Snapchat if I can. I'll have links to all of those in the description down below. You will notice that a lot of videos might have been pre-recorded for this channel. You might not actually notice. I think I made it to where they look as real time as possible. I might be wearing a lot of the same clothes in those videos. Don't worry, I'm not back on Vessel. I'm just on a trip of an experience of a lifetime, hopefully helping out and giving back to the world. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to tell you about that just in case you're wondering what was going on. I want to keep you updated with my life. Don't forget to subscribe to Fubi. It would be awesome if you did, and then you get to check out all the vlogs, and they're always a ton of fun. You get to see the behind the scenes of my life. Everything that I do during the day, I show you on those vlogs. That's gonna be it for this video though, guys. If you did enjoy it, you better have hit that thumbs up button, and until next time, see you guys later.